figured I'd just head on down since I was right down the street, not too far, not too many miles from the men's store. You know it wooed me over, so I'm going to head to the men's store. It's been a busy little week. It's been busy on eBay. Got several things sold. It's still not as busy as I think it's going to probably be this next week and a half to 2 weeks. So we'll see how I do. I've got a lot of stuff I need to list. It's a really, really busy month for me. My daughter's expecting my grandchild any minute. And so that's enough. Plus we've got the holidays. Plus I'm cleaning out a 10 by 20 storage and trying to get it combined into 2 storages that I'm going to keep. I've got 3 right now, so still got a lot of that to do. I'm stocking out my booth because things are selling down there and I have to keep it fully stocked during Christmas because this is when people are buying. And I'm trying to get things listed on eBay. So it's a good thing I'm a professional organizer by trade. I think my life would have blown up many years ago if I had been pretty organized about things. It still gets a little chaos around this time of the year, no matter what business I'm in. I've been in several, so I just kind of go with the flow. It all works about the same. You do what is the next thing, and then you do what's the next thing after that, and continue on until you get your projects done. That's how it's supposed to work anyway. But it's a messy day. I thought we were going to get up to sleet and snow, and I wasn't even going to be able to go to church this morning, but it passed right on by us. I think it went around the rim of our county a little bit. There was some cars that I saw coming in from outside the county over my way that had some sleet, a little bit of icy look to them, so we probably just barely missed it. Yay. I'm not a big fan of winter. I don't mind winter. It's a necessary evil, I guess. I'm a beach girl. I like the beach. I do love snow. I do love certain aspects of all seasons. But winter is probably my least favorite. My very favorite is fall. And I even like to go to the beach in the fall. Of course, I like to go to the beach anytime. I just figured I'd take you on a little ride along. This is through the back roads. We've got a lot of pretty open land down here. This is outside Hernando, Mississippi, which is about a 20-minute trip from my house, I guess. And we've got 7 little cities that kind of line up in a row, and this is one of them in this county. I thought I'd pop in here. I've got a little bit of extra money on PayPal right now because I had a good week and I had a real good day yesterday. I've got 12 packages that'll go out tomorrow so far. So, and I haven't sold anything yet today. Today's Sunday, so I've sold all of those since I did my shipping late Thursday. So that's Friday and Saturday is where most of those sales were driven, and they were pretty good sales. I sold a River Kings hockey jersey. I think I paid $1.40 or $1.60 or something like that for it by weight at the men's store, and I ended up getting $45 and some change for it plus shipping. So that was a nice little sale. So I've got a little bit. I could probably buy, depending on what it is. If it's a lot of hard goods, it drives the price up a little bit, but because they don't charge by the pound on our hard goods, just the soft goods. But figured I'd pop in there and just see what they've got for a few rounds since we didn't go to lunch and stuff, and I'll probably grab something to take on the way home and go home and get in my jammies and stay warm and do some more listings. If I find anything, I'll let you know. cray cray today. I'm telling you, I've never seen anything like it. Yeah, I actually have. They're usually pretty calm at my bins. I talk to people and I see on different Facebook groups and stuff like that, and people talk about how crazy people get at the bin store and they snatch and grab and pull things out of people's baskets. For the most part, we've got a pretty good group that goes down there. They're respectful of each other. Every so often you'll get somebody and you just have to kind of stand your ground. But today they were just crazy like a lot of people. I don't do people. No. I do when I have to though. It was a lot of fun. I found a truck full of stuff, and hopefully I'll be able to show you if it doesn't start raining on me. If it starts raining on me, I guess you'll see it in some of the sold videos. Because I should be able to sell a lot of this pretty well. I got at least 2 items out there. Spent $52 and some change. And there's 2 items in there that either of those will get me most of my money back if I sell it. And I've got $2 in one item and $1 in another. So, or no, $2 in both. That's what I've got. So that's not too bad. But they were bringing them out pretty regularly on Sundays. I don't often go on Sundays. I do sometimes, a couple of times a month. I'll usually go on a Sunday. I'll probably go next Sunday too, since my friend didn't get to go with me to lunch or whatever it was, and picking at the Lake Comrade estate. I'm gonna try and talk him into going with me to the bin store either today or another day. I think he'd probably like it once he started digging through some things. He might find some things. He's a model train guy, so he might can find a few odds and ends that I wouldn't even know to look for. That would be the right scale, because he'll know it when he sees it right away. So I thought I would introduce him to there. That might be a good thing or a bad thing. Usually when I introduce somebody to the bins, they say, "Why did you do that to me?" Because they like going as much as I do. Oh my gosh, I would shop there every day. In fact, if somebody would give me their credit card, I would be happy to shop for you down there. I can do all kinds of shopping down there. And I'm not even a shopaholic, whatever. I'm not even a shopping person. That's not really, I never have been. Even when I was young, I was never a shopper. It was like you go in, you get what you need, and you go home. You don't even think about it. So unless I'm buying a specific gift for somebody that I care about or something like that, that's a little bit different. But other than that, no. If things didn't wear out, I would probably have them from the beginning of my life to the end of my life. So. But yeah, it was a fun day. I don't know what it is about these overcast, rainy, nasty days. I always want ice cream. You'll figure. I don't know what that's about. smart about things that they're selling, you know, is one thing, but on the other hand, I like to learn about the history of things, and somebody will pick up an item and I'll know where it is. I might know where it's from, or, you know, what it matches, or, you know, something along those lines, what it was used for, you know, what the intention of it was. But I don't always know the history of it, the origin of it, you know, why it was produced and all of that. And a lot of times people will just randomly make comments, you know, in the thrift store, the bin store or something, and I'll catch a little thing here and there, you know. And my friend Becky says that I have a photographic memory. I don't know if that's true or not. I highly doubt it, because I do forget things. So. But she says that I've got a photographic memory, and that when people show me something or tell me something, that I can just have total recall on it. Well, I do on a lot of things, but once you deal with it a lot, it's kind of like going through the bins. I could go through blindfolded and pick out good clothing usually, you know, without seeing tags or anything, because you just know by the feel of it, you know what it feels like. Well, that's kind of how the photographic memory works, I guess. She also says I'm a man magnet. I don't know how true that is. I had to put this in here because she likes to watch my videos sometimes. She says, you're a man magnet. I don't know what that is. I think it's because I get them to spend their money with me in all of the states that we work. So it's rather humorous. But I am going up Highway 51 out of Hernando. It goes into the back side of South Haven where I live. And today is trash day on the north end, right by Memphis, Tennessee line. Today is trash day, so before it starts raining, I've got to do that, because I've got to find some free things to pay for my things that I had to pay for, you know. So I'll show you if I find anything. Well, I didn't find anything trash dashing, but I did find all of this at the bin store, and I'm going to go through it pretty quick because the temperature is dropping by the second, so, and I'm already cold. Found some of the little kits here. I found 2 of these. They had all of the pieces and everything, it looked like, in it. I found a Canon camera. I gave $5 for it. It has all the parts. I took a chance on it at $5, because I'll probably end up getting around $35-ish, something like that for it. Not if I drop it though. What else did I find? I gave $2 for this. Oops, upside down. It's a cassette. A lot of times people will actually buy these off of eBay because they want the cassette player back, or in their old vehicles and things like that. So I went on and gave $2 for that to see if it works or whatever. I'm not even sure it has all the parts. I'm not mechanical. I have to hire mechanical people to help me. Those sell. What else did I find? Magazine. It's got some of the masks and things in it. I thought that was a cool thing for my booth. Some of this stuff will go to the booth. Found this Mickey Mouse. I'm not going to pull him out. He's not mechanical or anything. He's from Hong Kong, so he's vintage. He's got the rubber hands and things on it. I saw this sticking out and I went, oh, that's a Mickey Mouse, so had to save him. I haven't sold one of these. That's the 3D one of these. As you can see, it's 3D Lord's Supper, Last Supper. So I'm going to give that a shot. I got $1 for it, so I knew I could make some money off of it. I saw some comps on this. We'll see how fast this sells, but I saw some comps on these. These are given out. It's the Adopt-A-Sheep that's given out. Serta provides these, and they give it to cancer survivors. I think that they were selling for around $12, $12 to $15, something like that. Garfield always sells at my booth, so I pick him up when I find him. I pick up a lot of these little kits and things. This is a Pokemon. And, of course, ink always sells, even if it's expired. You want to get those. Those are 50 cents a piece. And that'll translate until about probably around 15 a piece, I think. Yes, I may end up giving to one of my boys. Haven't decided. It's worth about $8. I didn't even look up Teddy Ruxpin. Anything Teddy Ruxpin, you know, that's fairly decently old, it'll sell. That's from the 90s. Yes, it's interesting. This is a CD kit. It's actually got 4 CDs in here, Tony Amos CDs. Now it says on the side, you know, it's probably written on there by either somebody that was having a yard sale, or the way that this is written, I bet it was an estate item at one time, but it says rare 2006 first edition. We'll see if that is. I'll have to look that up. Not familiar with it. The very best of the Marx Brothers. It has both the albums in there. I thought that was kind of cool, and it may just go to the booth. Found Miss Beasley. I searched and searched for glasses, couldn't find them. You can buy glasses online. Her hair is bad, but I'll be able to get it. I wash it and do like I do for my Barbies and stuff, and it's real stiff and everything, but I can probably get back in at least some decent shape. It looks like it's been cut, but nobody's going to care. They'll want to buy that. These type of things I sell at my booth and I sell online both. So these are some of the vintage aluminum measuring cups. Little Memphis piece. On occasion I do sell those. That's a little coin purse. Lady threw back, reseller actually, it was 2 resellers, had a big discussion, and then they said, well, we're going to throw these back. Blah, blah, blah. They don't look very old. And old doesn't matter. Old will sell, young, new will sell. I'm tired. Can you tell I'm cold? And even if these aren't authentic Harley, because it doesn't have any kind of tag on it, I'll put it in my booth. Somebody will want those. These sell. I've sold several of these, and I haven't had any in the package lately. This is a 1998 calendar. One of the cloth ones. I usually sell pretty much any of those. This works. Have $1 for that. Yes, Betty Boop sells. And usually it's in the pink and black, and this one's blue, so I thought that was kind of different. Sexiest cartoon character ever. Oh no, what about the Jessica thing off of Roger Rabbit? She's got this all down in this bag. I don't know if I'm going to have to struggle to get this out. I probably won't do too much of it, but this is a hat, which is cool. Got one of the Henschel hats. This one is in really bad shape, but it is vintage. And I'm going to put some leather conditioner on it and see what I can get it up to. If I get it softened up enough or whatever, I'll either give it to somebody that I think would look good in it, or I will put it in my booth or something along those lines. This needs to be washed and cleaned. I'll probably put it in some OxyClean, but this is a Vineyard Vines diaper bag. That's what she put my stuff in that I'm struggling with. I don't know why she put it in a bag too. She might as well have just put it in there. Got several hats. Pikachu. Memphis River Kings. I may end up selling this, but I may end up just throwing it in. I don't usually put extra things in if somebody has bought something, but somebody bought a expensive jersey from me, so I made really good money off of it, and I've got to ship it out in the next couple of days, and I may just stick that in there. This is one of the little Paperboy Kangol style hats, but it's a muffin. Can't hold it up, but you know how it looks, Paperboy style. This is Fishing in Mississippi. That's kind of a cool hat. It's got like the Hawaiian look to it and stuff, but it's fishing. Several things. I think this is a NASA shirt, if I remember right. NASA sales. I don't get much of it up here. I've gotten a few flight suits and things, but I got that. Baby blankets. We got baby coming along soon, so I bought some things there. Little John Deere, brand new John Deere socks. Little booties. Lost a nail in there. Looks like it hurts. It doesn't. But those are kind of cute. Standby bras. Big girl bras, you know they sell. This is done with a hand-done blanket stitch along the edge and stuff. It's kind of funky and wild looking, so it looks pretty vintage, so I'm gonna probably try and sell it rather than passing it to the baby. What else is something cool in here? This is a card holder, not credit card, Christmas card holder. It's vintage as well. This brand sells really well. They sell a lot of the old Santas. Can't think of the name of it. Know it. Gone. Brain is frozen. I don't know if this says, no, it just says Christmas card holder. Think of it. If I think of it, I'll insert it right here. Yes, Nintendo. I'm starting to collect a little bit of the maybe designery, boho, not whatever. I may get another booth that is right next to mine down at the warehouse, and if I do, I'm gonna start carrying some clothing down there because I've heard children's clothing goes really well, so I'm thinking about doing women's clothing because it always sells well too, because I've got such a great source for it. And I think I'm gonna call it Missy and Sissy and just put girls and women's clothing down there and see how it goes. If it goes well, I'll change the name of it and I'll put boys in there too. This is for my baby that's on her way. This is a 0 to 3 month Disney. It's got the little Minnie Mouse. She'll be so cute. A little mermaid dress I'll try and sell. And mostly it's just other clothing. I don't think it's anything particular. This was a new with Tag's jewelry pouch. It's just a Gibson brand, but stuff like that sells. Oh, I always sell these. Let me show you this. I always sell these handmade boho hippie style purses, the crossbodies. Every time I put them out, I sell them. So I'm gonna wash that up. I may end up taking it down to the booth. I've got a standing hanger type thing, whatever, that I'm gonna use for my purses. And so I may gather up some purses and put that in there. I think I've got a couple more of those. This is a really big size, like a 3X or something. I think it's simply irresistible. It's got a little distressing on it, but it won't matter. People like Eeyore, Piglet. And let's see. I didn't find any, like, dramatic anything. This is Let It Grow, Let It Grow, Let It Grow. Duck Dynasty beard. I may send that to my cousin. He's got one of those. And then I got this one. This is like a 3 or 4X, something like that. Let's see. It's a Richard Pryor. Rated X, uncensored. So a little difference between that and the Duck Dynasty guys, huh? You gotta sell to the crowd, though. I don't sell erotica, of course, not on eBay or anywhere. I don't even sell it at my own estates if people have stuff like that. I don't sell that type of stuff, and I don't sell firearms and liquor and tobacco, of course, because I'm limited on those things. But other than that, I'll pretty much sell anything. So that's what we got. It's colorful, isn't it? Alright, I'm a Gigi Popsicle. I got to get out of here. Happy junking.